Let your mind relax as we enter tonight's comforting tale together. Angelonia and Rosie's magical companionship. This story is about Angelonia and Rose, whose unbreakable bond of companionship leads them through magical adventures and healing encounters. In a realm where the sun kissed the meadows with golden warmth, and the sky was an infinite canvas of blue, lived Angelonia, a gentle soul with an unwavering belief in the wonders of companionship. Their cottage, nestled at the edge of whispering woods, was a haven of serenity where every corner was bathed in natural light. Angelonia spent her days cultivating vibrant gardens, each flower a testament to her nurturing spirit. One twilight evening, while tending to her sunflowers, a glimmer in the deep woods caught her eye. It was Rose, a charming animal whose fur shimmered like stardust, and whose eyes held the wisdom of ancient forests. Drawn to each other by an inexplicable force, they formed a bond as strong as the roots of an oak tree. Rose, with her magical aura and kind-hearted nature, accompanied Angelonia on daily adventures. From the cascading waterfall that sang with melodic harmony to the sprawling fields that danced in the breeze, their companionship was laced with a harmonious blend of laughter and silence. Angelonia found solace in Rosie's presence, who communicated in gentle whispers of the soul, a language few understood. Together they discovered hidden paths and secrets of the whispering woods, crossed florries in the air and painting dreams on the petals of daisies. One chilly winter night, as snowflakes wove a delicate tapestry over the land, Angelonia fell ill. Weakened, overwhelmed by fever's grip, she lay bundled under woolen blankets. Rose, unwavering in her devotion, stayed by her side. With a soft nuzzle, she invoked the forest's ancient magic, and warmth enveloped the cottage as if spring itself had arrived. Angelonia drifted into a soothing slumber, the fever abating, chased away by Rose's most tender care. Their bond transcended spoken words, thriving on an invisible thread of understanding and empathy. As the sun rose to herald a new dawn, Angelonia awoke anew, grateful for the companionship that transformed her world. Forever intertwined in the tapestry of life, their story echoed through the woods, a testament to the power of love and friendship. Thus, Angelonia and Rosie's magical companionship blossomed, nurturing each other through life seasons, proving that even in silence, love speaks the loudest. Their tale became a bedtime legend, woven into lullabies sung by the breeze, promising that those who cherished true friendship would inevitably find beauty in the world around them. The next story awaits, ready to ease your mind. The blossoming friendship of Star and Petrea. This story is about the blossoming friendship between a human named Star and a dwarf named Petrea as they grow together in understanding and appreciation of each other's worlds. Once upon a time, in the mystical village of Lumendale, there lived a young human named Star versus a dwarf named Petrea. Star was known for her love of books and the universe, her eyes always sparkling with curiosity and wonder. Lumendale was a village nestled between towering mountains and lush forests, surrounded by the whispers of ancient winds. Star's home was a quaint cottage, adorned with trailing ivy and blooming flowers in all colors of the rainbow. Not far from Star's cottage, Petrea lived in a cozy burrow beneath the roots of an ancient oak tree, his home filled with the rich scent of earth and old wood. Petrea was a skilled craftsman, his hands rough from years of contacting intricate wooden sculptures and toys for the village children. Though their homes were close, Star and Petrea's worlds had rarely crossed, until one fateful autumn day. On this particular day, the air was crisp and cool, carrying the scent of falling leaves and pine. Star had ventured into the forest, seeking the perfect spot to read her favorite book under the October sun. As she wandered deeper into the woods, she stumbled upon Putria arduously trying to carve a delicate figure from a gnarled piece of wood. His expression was one of intense concentration, the tip of his tongue sticking out slightly as he worked. Intrigued, Star watched from a distance, admiring the dwarf's dedication to his craft. Unable to resist the urge to see more, Star approached cautiously, her footsteps barely rustling the undergrowth. "Hello there," she greeted cheerfully, causing Key to jump slightly in surprise. "Oh, sorry to startle you. I couldn't help but marvel at your work." Katria looked up, his stern face breaking into a warm smile. "It's quite all right," he replied in a voice as deep as the forest. "I am called Nisa, a gift for the Harvest Festival." From that day forward, a beautiful friendship began to blossom between Star and Katria. They spent countless afternoons together, sharing stories and skills beneath the sprawling canopy of the forest. Star taught Katria about the constellations and the myths behind them, while Katria showed Star how to carve and work with her hands. Each lesson was a treasure, a small seed of knowledge that took root and flourished with care. The forest became their classroom and sanctuary, echoing with laughter and the gentle hum of growth. As weeks turned into months, both Star and Katria began to grow, not just in skill but in understanding and appreciation of each other's worlds. Star learned the value of creating something tangible with her hands, while Katria discovered the vast universe contained within the pages of a book. Their friendship was like the forest itself, strong and enduring, ever changing with the seasons. As winter draped the village in a blanket of snow, Star and Katria's bond remained steadfast. They sat by the warmth of a shared fire, reflecting on the moments that had brought them together, moments of shared silence and joyous laughter. With each telling and retelling of stories, they cultivated a garden of memories that would nourish their spirits in the cold months to come. And so, in the heart of Lumendale, Star and Katria found not only friendship, but a shared journey of growth and discovery, one that would last a lifetime. Let's embrace the next chapter of our journey. Akhalifa and Daisy, Whispers of Wisdom. This story is about a Khalifa and a crow named Daisy discovering the profound beauty and wisdom in nature through their friendship. In a quaint village nestled at the foot of majestic mountains, a girl named Akhalifa lived in a cozy cottage, surrounded by flowering meadows. Akhalifa had always been captivated by the stories passed down by the village elders about the ancient harmony between humans and nature. But she had yet to delve into the heart of these tales herself. One spring morning, as sunlight filtered through the clouds and danced upon the dew, she met an unusual crow by the name of Daisy. Unlike any other crow, Daisy had feathers that shimmered like an iridescent tapestry, and eyes as bright as morning stars. Akhalifa felt an instant connection, sensing that Daisy had something extraordinary to share. And gently, she approached Daisy, who perched gracefully on a branch of a lily tree. Their friendship flourished quickly, fueled by shared curiosity and the unique understanding each possessed. Daisy would often accompany Akhalifa on her walks through the lush valley, speaking in riddles that the girl eagerly attempted to decipher. What is the secret to the winds that carry whispers from afar? Daisy asked one day as they sat beneath the whispering leaves of an ancient oak. Akhalifa pondered deeply, trying to comprehend the cryptic question while the breeze caressed her cheek. She realized that the wind bore messages not in words, but in subtle shifts and quietude, and shared this revelation with Daisy, who nodded with a knowing smile. Akhalifa drew lessons from the crow's riddles, gradually understanding the symbiotic relationship between all living beings. She began to appreciate the language of nature, from the rhythmic pulse of rain to the celestial pattern of stars. Daisy, wise beyond measure, became her guide, revealing that wisdom isn't merely about knowing, but about feeling and connecting. One golden afternoon, Acalypha and Daisy embarked on a journey to a hidden glen, where the horizon shimmered with a blend of vibrant colors. Here Acalypha learned the art of listening to silence, an invaluable lesson whispered through the rustling leaves and the gentle babble of a brook. Her quiet symphony helped her discover the timeless truths within, where each secret held the essence of wisdom. With patience, Acalypha found that wisdom was not just in moments of clarity, but also in the ongoing quest for understanding. Daisy Fifet's last riddle that day was poignant. Can you find the music in the silence of night? Acalypha, armed with insight, gazed up at the star-speckled sky, feeling the quiet music resonated within her. Grateful for Daisy's companionship, she returned home with a heart full of wisdom. Days passed, and the villagers noticed a serene aura around Acalypha, who now shared stories infused with lessons from the crow. Their tales resonated deep, inspiring others to look beyond the ordinary. Thus the whispers of wisdom gifted by Daisy became a cherished legacy, bringing the village closer to the profound beauty of nature. And so, each evening, as dusk descended upon the village, Acalypha would look towards the horizon, where dreams merged with the night sky, knowing that every star held a whisper waiting to be heard. Let's continue our peaceful journey with another tale. Sweet Pea and Brave Cookie, The Sanctuary Quest. This story is about Sweet Pea and Angeloni discovering a hidden forest sanctuary where friendship and peace abound. Once upon a time, in a village, surrounded by sprawling meadows and whispering forests, there lived a girl named Sweet Pea. Sweet Pea had curly golden hair that glimmered like the first rays of sunlight and eyes as bright as polished emeralds. She was known for her kind heart and boundless curiosity, traits that often led her to places few others dared to venture. Not far from her cottage lived Brave Puppy, a loyal and adventurous pup named Angelonia. Angelonia was known throughout the village for her courage and her striking coat, a mixture of soft browns and whites, resembling the gentle patterns of wood and snow. Sweet Pea and Angelonia shared a profound bond, spending their days exploring the enchanting landscapes and weaving dreams of great adventures. Their village, nestled in the arms of nature, was a sanctuary in itself, where all creatures lived in harmony with the surrounding wilderness. One crisp autumn morning, as the mist hung low over the fields, Sweet Pea and Angelonia discovered a hidden path obscured by the fallen leaves. The path seemed to beckon them with promises of unseen wonders, so naturally, they decided to follow it. The trail led them deeper and deeper into the heart of the forest, where the light filtered through the leaves in golden beams and the air was filled with the fragrant scent of pine and earth. The forest seemed to gather around them, ancient and wise, whispering secrets carried by the wind. Finally, after what felt like hours of wandering, they stumbled upon a clearing with a magical pond at its center. The water was so clear, it seemed to capture the sky within its depths, reflecting clouds that drifted lazily across the horizon. Around the pond, flowers of every imaginable color bloomed in abundance, painting the earth with their vibrant beauty. It was here they met a wise old truffle named Elderberry, whose shell shimmered with the colors of 100 sunsets. Elderberry greeted them with a slow nod, his voice deep and resonant. "Welcome, dear ones, to the sanctuary of the forest." He explained that this pond was a secret retreat, a safe haven for all creatures who sought solace and peace. Sweet Pea listened intently as Elderberry shared tales of travelers who found hope and healing within this sacred nook. Angelonia sensed a warm aura of kindness enveloping the area, her tail wagging in happy beats. Filled with newfound purpose, Sweet Pea and Angelonia promised to keep the sanctuary secret, feeling grateful for having witnessed such serene beauty. From that day onward, they visited the sanctuary often, bringing tales and treasures from the world beyond to share with Elderberry and the other forest dwellers. The sanctuary, a hidden realm of wonder, became their secret garden, a place where dreams took root and peace blossomed in abundance. Sweet Pea and Angelonia's hearts were forever changed by their discovery, and they cherished their bond more than ever, realizing the true sanctuary was the friendship they had found in each other. Thank you for listening. Sweet dreams and peace.